What is up, Sports Key to YouTube and KliqpodGaming Nation? Hope everybody is having a fantastic evening. As always, thank you for joining me, your boy JG, back with another What Did We Learn from Smackdown? And with that being said, what did we really learn on tonight's show? Well, the first thing we learned tonight was, that True TV is actually better than Miz TV. But unfortunately, guys, it was short-lived. Tonight, we kicked off the show, and R-Truth and Carmella jacked Miz TV and called it Truth TV. Their special guest for the evening was Daniel Bryan. Daniel Bryan comes on. They have a little dance break for 7 seconds. He asks him about the ongoing rivalry with The Miz. Man, it's been going for 8 years now. And The Miz comes out about halfway through, and he's unhappy with the way this is being treated. He's just unhappy that his show's been hijacked. With that being said, R-Truth tells him he beat him last week. And if he would have had a belt, he would have beat him for the belt. Since he didn't have a belt, he was taking Miz TV. So R-Truth challenged him. Miz TV versus Truth TV. If Truth won, Truth TV would have been a thing. And unfortunately, it wasn't meant to be, man. With the thumb poke to the eye, skull-crushing finale, The Miz got the 1, 2, 3. Truth TV was short-lived. So, R.I.P. Truth TV. Gotta say, I did enjoy it. The next thing we learn on Smackdown tonight is that Becky Lynch is going to ruin Charlotte Flair's life. Earlier today, Charlotte Flair had a photo op. And during her photo op, Becky decided it wasn't cool with her. She was going to stop this. So she goes in, absolutely destroys Charlotte Flair. Then proceeds to force the photographer to take pictures of her. Man, Becky Lynch is just showing that she is nothing to be played with at this point in time. She scares me. And it's in a good way. This woman is absolute magic right now. And Charlotte, oh man, you better hire security because this woman is not playing. She will be wherever you are, whenever you are, and will probably do bad things to you. So please, Charlotte, do yourself a smart thing and get some people around you. The next thing we learn tonight on SmackDown is the Bar has the New Day's number. It's that simple. Last week, we get Cesaro over Kofi Kingston. This week, we have a match, Sheamus versus Big E. And I gotta say, after an absolutely fantastic match, I really enjoyed this. One bro kick later, Sheamus was victorious with the 1, 2, 3. So what does that say for the New Day as we move closer to the Super Show and the challenge for the SmackDown Tag Team Championship between the New Day and the Bar? New Day better watch out. Need to hit the gym and start training because the Bar's not playing on this one. Shoot, they have set the bar. Next thing we learn is that Lana's got some splaining to do. So Rusev confronts Aiden English about last week's events. During this segment, Aiden English blames all of the events on Lana. After he blames it on Lana, he reveals this mysterious secret that he has about an incident that happened in Milwaukee. We don't know what it is, but Lana definitely has some explaining to do on this one, guys. We also learned that Team Empress Glow might be the brightest thing on SmackDown. And what do I mean by this? Not only did Naomi and Asuka steal this scene with their super bright outfits, which I absolutely love. They were absolutely magnificent, and I think they flowed really well together. These ladies looked absolutely brilliant in their match versus Sonya Deville and Mandy Rose. So, as I was saying on last week's, if they do decide to go the tag team route with these women and make a tag team belt, I think these women would be perfect as your first ever champions. Not only that, man, you could reboost Asuka and start to rebuild all that there. So, gotta say, I really like the team of Empress Glow. Gotta say, phenomenal. Looking forward to see what they do in the future. Next thing we learn on tonight's show is that the Viper hates the Perfect 10. Tonight, during a match between Shinsuke Nakamura and Ty Dillinger, which if Ty could have came out victorious, could have done so much for his stock, and honestly, put him in the hunt for that United States Championship. Randy Orton decided he had enough of this, came out, absolutely destroyed Ty Dillinger. And then to add the cherry on top, Shinsuke lands a Kinshasa with Ty Dillinger right against the ring where the Smackdown emblem goes across. Ay. It was a rough night for the Perfect 10. More like tonight, it was a big 0 for him. With that being said, it got me to thinking, how sinister of a tag team would Shinsuke and Randy Orton be? Please comment down below. Let me know how you would feel about that tag team. And if not a tag team, maybe just kind of a working unit, because that's almost what it felt like tonight. Like Randy was protecting Shinsuke. Second to last thing we learn on tonight's SmackDown is Becky looks absolutely unstoppable. So, I know this is the second time we brought up Becky Lynch in the show, but she was actually on the show 3 times. During the middle portion of the show, there was a confrontation with Lana. She basically told Lana, you are what's wrong with the women's division. Lana got offended. This leads to a match. A match in which Lana already had so many things on her mind with this thing that Aiden has to tell us. But not only that, she's facing the women's champ who was on an absolute roll. And the women's champ, Becky Lynch, does not stop her roll tonight. She runs right through Lana, winning with the disarmer. The only person I felt bad for in all this is Lana. Becky, ain't nobody stopping her anytime soon. Mark my words. And the last thing we learn on tonight's Tuesday Night SmackDown Live. Here, it was actually here in my hometown of Denver, Colorado. But we learned that Joe owns AJ Styles' mind. Tonight, to end the show, we get Paige and AJ in the ring for a contract signing. Then we're informed that Joe's not in the building. Video package, Titantron comes on. And we see Joe with live footage, nice and grainy, walking through a dark neighborhood, talking to AJ. Walks up to a mailbox, proceeds to look at it, put a vision of the camera on it, and we see that is the Styles residence. And he proceeds to walk up to the front, and before he can ring the doorbell, we hear AJ plead and beg with Joe not to do this, Joe. And you can just see the distraught and just terrified look on AJ's face, not being able to be there and defend his family, as anyone would. And Joe does not proceed to go on, knowing that at this point in time, he owns AJ Styles in his total thoughts, his mind. His emotions are out of whack. And this is going to lead to an absolutely phenomenal no DQ match at the Super Show. But with that being said, guys, as always, thank you guys for tuning in. Please go check out our YouTube content as well. Thank you so much, Sportskeeda, for hosting us. You guys have been absolutely great. But most of all, thanks to you guys for watching. Because if it wasn't for you guys, we wouldn't be here. But with that being said, I'm out of here. But as always, please take names, kick ass, and peace.